Hey everyone, this is my much needed update. Um, yeah, I guess I'm still currently in my 2-week wait. I don't really know. Um, since we are trying to conceive after breastfeeding, this is technically month 4 of actively trying, but really only month 3 because September my daughter turned 1 and we stopped breastfeeding. October my first cycle came, and from October to November my cycle was 37 days apart, which is pretty long. And then November to December it was 28 days. So I know after breastfeeding your cycles are kind of wonky, but most of I guess the research I've done is it's been shorter amount of time until it gets back on track, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I don't see why my cycle would be 37 days and then 28 days and then go back up, because now I'm currently on cycle day 31 and there is no sign of AF. I mean, there is, but you know what I mean. I really thought I would have started by now. Today is Friday, and I took a test last Sunday. I know, really early, but I just kind of felt off. I had a lot of symptoms. I took a test, but it was negative, and I don't even know why. I don't even know why I tortured myself and take tests, because with my first 2 that were miscarriages, I actually didn't get a positive until 5 weeks. And then with my daughter, my only successful pregnancy, I got a positive at 6 weeks. So I don't know why I tortured myself by taking them early. But this whole week, I have had real sharp, crampy cramps, mostly on the sides, like a kind of stabbing on the side. Mostly the right, but I did have some on the left 2 days ago, and I know that was a big symptom for me with my daughter's pregnancy. And I've had some breast discomfort, and that kind of comes and goes on and off. And what else? Oh my gosh, increased urination, a lot, frequent, oh my goodness. I have had some bouts of nausea, and I know it's when I'm getting hungry, like if I haven't eaten in a while, I will get nauseous, and I was definitely like that with my daughter. My nausea never really hit until about 6 weeks, basically right when I found out with her, and then it was like full blown. I was puking every day. So, I actually took tests this morning. Yesterday we were at Walmart and we bought first response, but I'm trying to hold out until Sunday or Monday for those. But I did have a little cheapie, and I took it this morning, and I took it and put it on the counter, and then I went and showered because I knew it would be like 5-10 minutes until I read it, because usually when I take a test I will sit there and stare at it for the full 5 minutes. Yeah. So I didn't want to torture myself, so I went and did that. When I came back in, it was on the counter, and from first glance, big fat negative. But then, it's one of the little square cheapies. So I picked it up, and right here, I was looking at it, and I swear I saw something like the faintest, lightest line possible. But then, I kind of got excited, but then, if I held it this way, I couldn't see it, but if I held it kind of at an angle, I could totally see it. So I don't know, was I staring at, if you stare at something long enough and then you move your eyes, you'll see it there. I don't know. Am I crazy? Was I just seeing things? So I put it down, and I kind of got excited, but then I basically just kept it in my head saying it was negative, it was negative. So I went, continued to get dressed, do my hair, things like that, and just kind of left it on the counter and ignored it. And then I picked it back up and looked at it again, and I still swear I saw something. The absolute faintest of lines. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm excited, but I'm still telling myself it was a negative because I don't want to be like crushed because this was like a big month for us. Basically, from cycle day 7 on, we BD'd every day except for 2. There were like 2 consecutive, like the 15th, 16th. That wasn't the dates, but you know what I mean. So I was like really feeling good on my chances, and like we kind of really needed this because my husband deploys the end of the summer, but he starts trainings the end of February or March, something like that, and which case he'll be gone for like a week at a time, 10 days at a time, 3 weeks at a time. Yeah, so I have like no hope for any other cycles except maybe next month. Yeah, I want to be excited, but now I'm at work and I put the test in my cabinet so when my husband gets home before me he won't see it. 'Cause yeah, he told me just hold off and test till Sunday, but men just don't get it. They just don't get your excitement, I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm really, really hopeful, but I'm still just telling myself it was negative, so I'm trying to play it down. Yeah, but I did start taking I think I said this in my last video, I did start taking my baby aspirin. I think it was like right before I started my last cycle, December 20th. I started my cycle on my anniversary, like right in the afternoon, so that was a great day. I started taking my 181 milligram aspirin then, and just because last time as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I started taking that, and that was my only successful pregnancy. So doing some more research, I found women that were taking the baby aspirin while trying to conceive. And this may be TMI, but usually my cycles are very like heavy and clotty, like big clots. And so I think there's just, even when I'm not pregnant, there's some sort of like clotting issue in the female region. Yeah, that was awkward, sorry. So I'm hopeful. Really hopeful. I really hope. Really hope. So please cross your fingers and all your toes, and I will update you probably next week with either AF has showed or I held out and got an answer. So have a good weekend, everybody, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.